Welcome to the William Hill SPFL Scottish Football Roundup, with all the goals and all the action from a thrilling weekend in the William Hill Championship, League 1 and League 2. Coming up, Teti Yengi's stunner settles the Championship's table-topping clash. Kelty Hearts return to the top with an away win at Annan, and Connor Young's hat-trick sees City shock Peterhead at Palmer.
Over the top, early strike, just pulls it wide, the umpire's goal, but Adams takes. Nesbitt flicks it around the corner, chance for Tate, strikes, blocked by Nottingham. Smith, back to Nottingham, breaks forward the big man, tries to smash it across. Not a bad delivery from a centre half, but hoofed in the channel for Stevie May. McCann gets the better of the striker. Heavy touch from Dylan Tate, bounced by Teti Yengi, has a strike, Teti Yengi, it's unbelievable! Teti Yengi, bumped Dylan Tate, cut back in on his favoured right foot and fires in Nicky Hogarth's top right corner. Has it, gives it back to Lewis Smith, inside to Stephen Kelly, chance to strike left footed, Stephen Kelly! Big save by Nicky Hogarth. Keelan Adams far side, drives forward, clip towards the back. Big header by Nottingham. Clark out to 18, Tate strikes. Kelly to deliver far side, and swinger up towards the back post. Tate made first contact, but over the bar.
It took roughly 31 minutes for this match to spring into life, when referee Callum Scott awarded a penalty kick to Airdrieonians for a foul on George Oakley. Midfielder Jay Henderson was tasked with taking the spot kick. He wrong-footed Queen's Park's Callum Ferry for the game's opening goal. Ayr were keen to bounce back after their midweek defeat to East Kilbride in the SPFL Trust Trophy. They doubled their advantage in the 39th minute through Mark McKenzie. The home side carried their 2-goal lead into the second half, Queen's Park's Rocco Hickey Fugaccia being booked midway through the second period. Ayr looked firmly in the mood on Saturday and added a third goal in the 76th minute as Oakley turned home a Henderson free kick. Having gone 3 behind, the away team would begin to mount somewhat of a comeback. 81 minutes gone when Josh Hines curled home for Queen's Park to make it 3-1. And the Spiders would go on to further eat into the home team's advantage. A deflected strike from Jack Turner making it 3-2 just 2 minutes later. But despite a late rally, Queen's Park's hopes of a late comeback were dashed in added time, as Hickey Fugaccia received his marching orders, with Ayr holding on to the points. Partick Thistle have been much improved in recent weeks, the Jags flying out the blocks on Saturday, with Scott Robinson making it 1-0 inside 5 minutes. Robinson had scored just twice in all competitions coming into this one, the Thistle attacker equalling that tally in one afternoon when he turned home in the 20th minute. But Thistle wouldn't have it all their own way in the first period. Aki's going close to pulling one back through Ewan Henderson, who hit the bar, with Kevin O'Hara unable to follow up. And Aki's good play would reap rewards before the break. Good pressing play from O'Hara in the 45th minute forcing an uncharacteristic mistake from Miles Roberts, with the striker able to finish. But the second half would see Thistle kick back into gear. 49 minutes on the clock, when Brian Graham put his body on the line to restore the 2-goal advantage. And Thistle's fourth goal would bear resemblance to one which Aki scored in the first half. Logan Chalmers picking the pocket of Charlie Albinson to make it 4-1 in the 64th minute. Thistle were well worthy of their goals in this one, and made it 5-1 before time. Aidan Fitzpatrick's pinpoint ball being tabbed home by Graham on 66 minutes. A fantastic result for Thistle, who are now 7 without defeat. On a run of 6 without a win in all competitions, Morton travelled to Kirkcaldy with a point to prove. Just 6 minutes gone when Filip Stuparevic gave the away side an early lead. Stuparevic has looked sharp since his loan switch to the team from Inverness, Clyde. The Serbian making it 2-0 on 25 minutes with a neat header from a corner kick. After a shaky start, Raith would grow into the game before the break. The hosts almost pulling one back in style when Jack Hamilton rattled the post. But it would take until the second half for the home team to find the net. A free kick on 59 minutes being turned home at the wrong end by Morton's Zach Delaney. Having pulled one back, Raith sought about grabbing another. Positive play from Lewis Gibson in the 81st minute, drawing a foul in the box. Penalty Raith. Dylan Easton stepped up for Rovers and followed up last week's free kick with an icy cool finish from the spot. But despite a spirited comeback, there would be further drama to come. A mix-up in the Raith defence leading to a Morton chance, with Michael Garrity tapping home the winner in added time. A fantastic win for Morton, who defeated Rovers for a second time this season. Two sides struggling at the wrong end of the table faced off in Fife, with Airdrie almost taking the lead as Luke Badley Morgan forced a sharp save from Toby Oluwayemi. Airdrie have struggled for goals this season, but looked bright early on at East End. Lewis McGregor a whisker away from finding the net with a low-driven effort. The second half would see the home side begin to create better chances of their own. A big one falling to Kane Ritchie Hosler, who was well stopped by Kieran Wright. And it would be the home team to make the breakthrough just beyond the hour mark. Lewis McCann beating the offside trap and providing a neat finish in the 61st minute. Airdrie would pile on the pressure late into the game in search of a leveller, but saw their chances go begging as Dunfermline secure a huge victory on home turf. Let's take a look at how things stand in the William Hill Championship. Livingston's win over Falkirk reduces the gap at the top to just 3 points. Partick Thistle are right in the hunt for promotion after a big home win, while wins for Morton and Dunfermline leave Airdrie marooned at the bottom with just 5 points. Struggling Annan welcomed high-flying Kelty to Gala Bank, the home side creating a big early chance when Willie Gibson was denied by Rory Adams from close range. But it would be the team from Fife to find the game's opening goal. Just 26 minutes gone when the informed Scott Williamson smashed home for 1-0 to Kelty Hearts. And the Maroon Machine would quickly go about doubling their advantage. Neat play from Williamson just a minute later, laying one on for Connor Allen to make it 2-0. The second half would see Annan press to try and reduce the arrears. Jai Stevenson going closest for the home side as he attempted to find the top corner. While Kelty would push hard to add to their 2-goal advantage, but couldn't find a way through as it ended 2-0 to the away side. After last weekend's loss to Partick Thistle, Cove looked to spring a response at Gayfield. The away side taking the lead inside 5 minutes through talisman Mitch Megginson. But the visitors' lead wouldn't last too long. Arbroath responding in kind in the 18th minute when Ryan Dow's cross was nodded home by Scott Stewart. And having been behind, Arbroath would go on to overturn the 1-goal deficit before the break. Ennis Murray with a well-timed run to squeeze home for 2-1 in the 32nd minute. Cove Rangers battled hard to reassert themselves on the game in the second period. Adam Emsley seeing a low effort well held by Arbroath's Aidan McAdams. But Cove's best chance to level things would come late on. A well-taken free kick finding the head of Will Gillingham, who just lacked composure with the finish, as Arbroath held on to the 3 points. Queens travelled to the Rock, having won just one of their last 5 League One matches. The Doonhamers going close to an early opener, as Mikey Hewitt's header almost found the corner of the net. But Suns looked the brighter of the two teams throughout the first half. Neat play and attack from Suns, leading to a chance for Michael Ruth, who dragged it just wide. The second period would see Suns continue to pile on the pressure, the hosts almost finding the net in spectacular fashion when James Hilton rattled the crossbar. But Dumbarton would eventually get their goal. 73 minutes gone when striker Ruth atoned for his earlier miss with a neat first-time finish in the area. Despite being under the cosh for large periods, Queens would spring a response before time. 83 minutes gone when Kyle Doherty picked out the bottom corner with a fine free kick. But there would be more drama to come, as Dumbarton were awarded a stoppage-time spot kick for a foul on defender Mark Durnan. It was Tony Wallace to take the penalty for Suns. He confidently rolled it home to secure the points. A dramatic end to a thrilling encounter at the Rock. Montrose made the trip to Oakview on Saturday and almost took an early lead through Blair Lions. The attackers' acrobatic effort only denied by an incredible save from Darren Jameson. But soon enough, it would be the home side in the ascendancy. Stenhousemuir going close in their own right as Matty Aitken's header was kept out by Cammy Gill. Aitken was a constant attacking threat for the Warriors throughout this one. An excellent cross from Ross Meehan, seeing the striker narrowly head over the top before the break. It would take until late in the second half for either side to find the net. 82 minutes on the clock when Stenhousemuir's pressure paid off, with Matty Yates finishing low for 1-0. Late drama at Oakview, seeing the Warriors edge out the Gable Endies. Kelty Thistle hoped to build upon last weekend's win at Cove when they welcomed Alloa. The home team almost finding an early goal as Billy Mackay was kept at bay. After a quiet first half, things would open up more in the second. Mackay remaining Kelty's main goal threat, with the striker denied by a sharp save from PJ Morrison. Despite being limited in terms of chance creation, Alloa would go close midway through the second period, as Luke Donnelly saw a headed effort rattle the base of the post. The woodwork would then play havoc at the other end, with Adam McKinnon cracking the post for Kelty, with no one able to find the net on the rebound. But Kelty's good performance would eventually reap rewards in the 70th minute. Former Alloa midfielder Charlie Gilmore giving the team from the Highlands a 1-goal lead. Kelty Thistle holding on to make it back-to-back wins in League One. Let's take a look at how things stand in the William Hill League One table. Kelty Hearts lead the way after a 2-0 away win at Annan. Arbroath are hot on their heels thanks to a home win over Cove, while Dumbarton have been imposed with a 15-point deduction, in line with SPFL rules on member clubs suffering an insolvency event. After last weekend's win at Stirling, Peterhead hoped to kick on again on home turf, but faced an early penalty kick after James Stokes was fouled in the 22nd minute. It would be City's in-form striker Connor Young to step up and tuck home the spot kick for 1-0. But there would be penalty drama to come at the other end before the break. 42 minutes gone when referee Gavin Duncan pointed to the spot for a foul on Peter Pollitt. It was Dylan Forrest to take for the Blue Toon. He fired it straight down the middle to level the scores. But there would be further drama before the half-time interval, as Edinburgh City quickly re-established their lead, with Young bagging his second in the 44th minute. The second half saw Peterhead pepper the City goal in search of an equaliser. This Max Barry header forcing a sharp save from Mark Weir. And the Blue Toon would eventually find the equalising goal. Neat play from Cammy Smith in the 56th minute, leading to a neat turn and finish from Seb Ross for 2-2. It looked as though if any team was likely to win it, it would be the home side. That was until the 84th minute, when Young completed his hat-trick for City in some style. Young the hero for the citizens, who pulled off one of the results of the weekend. Elgin City continue to be one of the season's standout stories in the SPFL. They got off to a flyer at home to Forfar, with Deshaun Golding making it 1-0 inside 12 minutes. But despite an excellent start, the home team would soon be pegged back in the 27th minute. An excellent cross from the left, being turned home by Russell McLean for 1-1. Into the second half, and Forfar would have a big chance to take the lead, when the ball broke to McLean in the area, but the striker unable to find the net. While Elgin would create an equally big chance for their goalscorer to make it 2-1, Golding finding space in the area, but firing well over the top. But the home side's endeavour would go on to bear fruit in the 73rd minute. After some pinball in the Forfar box, Mark Gallagher kept cool and picked out the bottom corner for 2-1. Elgin holding on for all 3 points and moving to the top of the League 2 table. It has been a largely difficult campaign thus far for Clyde, but the Bully Wee struck first in this meeting with East Fife, as Jordan Allen turned home the opener on 21 minutes. East Fife's form has tailed off in recent weeks. They went incredibly close to equalising before the break, but Scott Shepherd's effort was well blocked by the Clyde defence. Into the second period, and Clyde would quickly go about adding to their lead. 50 minutes on the clock when Allen broke through to double his and his side's tally. Allen looked certain to grab the headlines for the Bully Wee. That was until the 80th minute, when Liam Scullion produced a wonder strike to rubber stamp victory for the hosts. There would be a late consolation goal for East Fife, with Jack Healy on hand to turn home from inside the area in added time, but the day and the points belonged to Clyde. Stirling hoped to bounce back after last weekend's home loss to Peterhead, when they travelled to Spartans. The Beanos, though, being limited to efforts from range throughout the first period. The action would begin to liven up after the break, but in favour of the home team. 55 minutes gone, when a scramble in the area ended with Blair Henderson forcing the ball home. And having taken the lead, Spartans would quickly go about doubling it. An excellent ball in behind the Beanos' defence, being turned home by Cammy Russell in the 62nd minute. And the home team would put the seal on victory with a third goal before time. A neat pass in the 89th minute, finding the run of Russell, who picked out the bottom corner. Another big win for Spartans, whose season looks to have turned a corner.
Oof. Gets the ball away. And now
got to deal with this one
here.
Yep. Again, could have neither one thing or the other.
And that is a goal.
A soft goal.
I have to say, a hint of handball in the run up to that. But you know what? 11th minute, a very, very easy goal. Morton being told to get on with it.
Politely invited to get on with it there.
Lang pokes it into Guthrie.
Chance here.
Darren Lang, good
the
save.
follow-up.
And nobody following this week. Sends it back to the byline, to the sideline rather. Barrett sends it in.
Ball.
That should be a goal.
Good chance.
You know what? That was the best chance of the match so far.
Oof. Well, if he wasn't clipped the first time, he was clipped the second.
That's surely a booking. Here's Grant Gallagher on the far side. Played in. Ekapont goes in and he's taken out. And it's a spot kick. Now, is the ref going to come back and do anything about the earlier foul? Can Russell beat him? Forward comes Mark Russell. And he hits it off the post. And Scott Robertson scores the rebound. And there's another booking for a visiting player. It's Neil Martinuke who's booked now. Did well in the end to get that away. It looked a bit dicey for a minute, but
I think.
And that is hard.
I thought that might be.
Martinuke sends it out to the right.
Yeah, they've got a bit of space out wide.
Cross is going to come in, and it's a goal. And an absolute sucker punch. I think it was Big Magaki. 93rd minute. Bonnyrigg steal the points. And
Now let's check in on the latest standings in William Hill League 2. Elgin City's consistency sees the Black and Whites lead the way. Edinburgh City are in 5th after a remarkable win at Balmoor, while Clyde's second win of the season draws them level on points with 8th place Stranraer.